Hi friends, how are y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel, A Quietly Frugal Life. My name is Leila, and this is a channel where you can come that is family friendly, and it's just a nice quiet place on the internet where we talk about frugality, saving money, and in this instance, home fragrance. Now, you will probably notice that I'm in a different location. I'm not crazy about the wide angle, but we're just going to have to deal with it. It's like the story of our lives, right? We're just going to have to deal with it. So let me go get my empties and I will be right back. And I don't have them with me because I was just testing out the setup, which I may change, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't know if that's any better or not. It's a little less distracting so you don't see two rooms at once. So with these videos, I usually do my wax melt empties first, my candle empties, and then my Bath & Body Works empties. But right off the bat, I have to apologize for not giving you guys a February candle burning schedule like I said I was going to. I don't have an excuse. The month just got away from me and I just didn't do it, so I apologize. So what I plan on doing in this video is showing you the things that I had on my schedule, because I did pick the candles out to burn, that I started burning, that I'm still burning, and then I thought we could go through the wax, my wax basket, because I did put my Christmas wax away, and I went ahead and got out some wax for February. So I have my 9 cube storage container here. Let me get out my wax. So as far as the wax, these are just the empties. These are just the empties, things that I got through. This does not show everything that I've melted in the month. So the first thing that I finished was, this is citrus peach sangria, and this was from Walmart, and this was 3.38 ounces, and they look like little peaches, and they came in this, and Preston got this for me for my birthday, I think 2 years ago, and it did lose its scent. I don't know if you guys remember, I think these were like $6. Oh, it's right there. So the notes are peach, white wine, lime, and orange. And this smelled wonderful. The last piece I used had no scent throw, but there's also a hole right here, so it just probably leached out. But I don't know if they're going to bring these back this year. The regular clams are 2.5 ounces, so this is a little bit more product for $6. If they do bring them back, I don't know if they will be $6 or higher or lower, but this was really good, and I got this at Walmart, and I would get it again, but I would just make sure and go through it. The second one that I finished is Apple Blossom Freesia. I think this is also one that Preston got me that same year. Apple Blossom, Freesia greens, pear, raspberry, sugared currant, and apricot scent notes. I do love the smell of peaches and apricots. It's one of my favorite scents. Yeah, this is just a real, they probably still carry this. I can't guarantee it, but if they do, it was a good thrower. The scent is kind of feminine. I guess that's the Freesia. It does have a very fresh note, like the greens. Raspberry has a very distinct note. I don't really get a whole lot of raspberry in here, or the sugared currant. I get mostly like the apple blossom, the Freesia greens, and a little bit of the apricot or apricot. So I would repurchase this one again. I really liked it. I also finished up a Marshmallow Krispies Sugar Rush. This smells exactly like the picture. I'm not sure if they carry this one anymore. If they do, it'll be in a different packaging. But yeah, this smells just like cereal, sugared cereal. It smells like the one with the bunny. Is that Twix? Not Twix. Trix. It smells like that. This is delightful. The scent, for me, the scent throw was like a 5 out of 5. Same with these two, 5 out of 5. They were both in their prime. They were both very good throwers. I can't attest to that as they age. I finished this sample from L3 Waxy Wonders. This was Snape. I have this in my bedroom right now. I have no clue what it smells like what the scent notes are, but it's good. I'm sorry, my voice is cutting in and out. I would recommend that. And then Chili Hippie. This one is in my back room. These are both very room filling. This definitely has patchouli, which I love. This does smell like you're in somebody's hippie van with the bead curtains and the fringe on the windows, and yeah, it's wonderful. If you like patchouli. If you don't, you wouldn't like. I got an email from L3 Waxy Wonders, and it seems like she's going to stop, at least for a while, because of health concerns, selling wax. So I did go look. I had a cart full of wax, but the shipping was just, even with like a $3 or $4 item, the shipping was $10.20. So I just didn't want to spend the shipping. Her products are really, really nice, but I just didn't want to spend the shipping. And I have plenty of wax, but I just wanted to let y'all know in case any of you are like customers of hers, but you're not signed up on her to get her emails. So now we're moving on to the candles and the ones that I finished. I'm going to show you the ones. So these are leftover from January, but I didn't want to put them back on the shelf. So we have Tree Farm. Such a cute package. This is Crisp Pine Needle Warm Cedar Spiced Apple with Natural Essential Oils. This was from 2021. And I burned this one first because I did buy a new one this year. And this one put itself out. And you can see it was a pretty good burning candle, actually. This one is different from the other tree scents that Bath & Body Works puts out, in that it has a very prominent apple note. And I think that's why my husband likes it so much. But it is nice that you get that cedar, you get the apple, you get the pine. It's a really nice candle. If you've never tried Tree Farm, I would recommend it if you find it, you know, and if it comes out again this year. We also finished Leather and Brandy. I thought this would be nice for like during the Christmas season, because I thought, well, maybe you could pretend like you're in Santa's workshop and you're smelling the leather and he's having a little bit of brandy or whatever. This is Warm Leather Amber Woods Aged Brandy with Natural Essential Oils. This was from 2022. This one did put itself out. Now, I didn't like this candle, and one of the reasons I didn't like it is because no light gets through this at all. So like we had this on our mantle, and one night I almost forgot that it was burning. But I was like, Mark, did you blow out the candle? And he's like, I didn't know one was lit. And the reason you don't is because you cannot see through that. And I think that's dangerous. I think that's poor design on Bath & Body Works' part. You should never make a candle that has a live flame that you cannot see through the glass. Mark liked this scent, but it smelled like a big chemical mashup to me, and I didn't enjoy it. On cold, you do get the leather and the amber. I don't know about brandy. But when it's burning, it just smells like a chemical cocktail, and I'm not here for it. And for that reason, I wouldn't repurchase it. But Mark, like I said, Mark liked the scent, and it did also have a bit of a puny wick syndrome and situation. You couldn't always tell there was puny wicks because you can't see through the jar. But I'm here to tell you it had puny wicks. And this is not the correct lid, but that's the lid that got put on there because its lid, I don't know what happened to its lid. And then Tea Rose. This one I did start in February for Valentine's Day, for the Valentine's season. This is sweet pink rose petals, fresh white tea, dewy greens with natural essential oils. This was from 2021. And if you guys have been around a while on my channel, you know that tea and rose is one of my favorite scent combinations because a friend of mine, that's what her apartment smelled like, and I always felt very comforted in her apartment, and so I acquaint the smell with comfort. So this was not quite that smell, the exact same smell that I smelled in her apartment, but it's pretty close. And even Mark liked this scent. This one, it did put itself out, although you can't tell. And there's really, I had no issues with this candle whatsoever. This was a straight A student. The scent, for being a light scent, it was still a pretty strong throw. The rose was very predominant, but the tea kind of mellowed it out and made it like a less of a mature woman scent and more, I mean, you still probably wouldn't want to put this in a common area, even though I did, if you're having guests over, because it could be headache inducing because of the rose scent. Some people are very sensitive to that, but Mark and I both liked it. So it did go in the living room at night. It did go on my table. I don't think I ever put this one in my bedroom because this is a scent that like will wake you up. It's not for me, it's not a relaxing scent, but I would definitely repurchase this. And I do love this packaging. So that is all the empty candles, but let me show you the candles that I didn't finish, but will probably be in March's empties, except for this one. This is my Goose Creek art jar, and as you can see, I like them. I don't think Goose Creek sells these anymore. Not to say that they won't ever do it again, but I'm pretty sure this is paraffin wax. Look at it. So I don't think the scent is gonna go away or dissipate as soon as it would like in a soy candle. But the actual scent of this is strawberry jam. It's a cult favorite from Goose Creek. It doesn't have the scent notes, but it smells like strawberries. To me, it smells a lot like strawberry shortcake, not necessarily like strawberry jam. But I could see where you would say, yeah, it smells like strawberry jam. It just needs a tad more depth to really go there for me and for them to actually call it strawberry jam, in my opinion. But this is a very strong throw. You can, I'm not guaranteeing it, but since it is one of their customer favorites, you can probably still get this scent, just not in this type of vessel. But I love the way that paraffin wax looks. It's just beautiful. So I did burn this during February because I love chocolate and strawberries, any kind of like red berries and chocolate and lavender, marshmallow type of fragrances, you know, roses for Valentine's. February is one of my favorite months to burn just because I love the scents that I associate with February. Right there. I'm not mad that I didn't finish it. I might finish it in June or, you know, whatever. But I'm not trying to force myself to finish any of these Goose Creek jars. So this is my lavender marshmallow candle that arrived in a broken vessel because I ordered it online during Candle Day. And this was just their typical lavender marshmallow scent, which I love. And I had to put it in a different vessel, so I just went ahead and put it in one of my candles that I had finished during probably December, or maybe it was January. But there's no scent note, so I can't tell you that it's made with, that it smells like lavender and marshmallow with natural essential oils, and that it was made in 2023. But I'm here to tell you that's all true. It's like sugared marshmallow on steroids, though. Let's be honest. This is one of the sweetest scents. So I love it. I don't know if Mark likes it or not. So I do tend to burn this in the bedroom. Even though it's a sweet scent, it does have a very calming effect. You don't want to get up and jump around and do jumping jacks and clean the house when you're smelling this. You just kind of want to rewind, unwind and relax. And yeah, let me go get the last candle that I'm burning. I just blew it out so I could talk to you about it. So I did pull this one out, Hot Pink Cocoa, to burn for February. Now this is sweet ruby chocolate, whipped vanilla cream, raspberry sprinkles, and natural essential oils. It's from 2023. And like I said, I just blew it out. You can see the wicks. The wicks have been like this since the beginning. So it's an aggressive burner. The same with this one. These wicks have been like this from the beginning. This is a very aggressive burner, high flames. You have to be in the room. You cannot have this candle somewhere that it would get knocked down. Nothing. You stay in the room with it and monitor it, please. All your candles, but especially the ones that have aggressive wicks. And don't put any soft furnishings, fake plants, anything that can catch fire around these. Just don't risk it. So this smells like, it has a very deep, rich scent, and I was like, this is perfect for February, for Valentine's Day or Valentine's month, because when you're just sniffing it on cold, or this is warm, but it kind of smells the same. This candle anyway. You're like, oh yeah, I get the chocolate, I get the raspberry. What else did it say? The whipped vanilla cream. But when you walk into the room and this is burning, I was like, it smells like blueberry. It smells like the blueberry candle. And I think what grounds it, there's a touch of cinnamon in here. It's not prominent, like you wouldn't go, oh, that smells like cinnamon. So they say it's raspberry, but it's not. It's blueberry. But it's so good. I can't tell you what blueberry candle this is. Is it blueberry pie? Is it blue? It's not blueberry. I don't get a crust note. Is it blueberry maple pancakes without as much maple? I can't tell you. But it's blueberry. and I would recommend it, highly recommend it. This is also a candle I've been burning at night, either in here or in the bedroom, because for me, it's a very calming, relaxing scent. So, yep. These two you will see at the end of March, because I plan on continuing to burn them at night, even though tomorrow is March 1st. So I only have 2 actual empties from Bath & Body Works, even though I could have swore I had a hand sanitizer, but I cannot find it in here, so I don't even know. But the first one is Fresh Balsam. This was in my kitchen, I think. Maybe it's in my back room, I don't know, but we finished it. This is a wonderful hand soap. This is a wonderful scent from Bath & Body Works, but this is such a strong hand soap, and you guys know my trick. You know my trick about pouring half into another container, filling the rest up with water. If you feel like this tears your hands up, you might want to try doing that anyway. I think they've reformulated their soaps. This is Gentle Foaming Hand Soap, Woodland Balsam, Crisp Eucalyptus, Cedarwood. This has vitamin E, shea extract, aloe, and essential oils. I don't know what the newest packaging looks like. I haven't bought any hand soap since the SAS, I think since the SAS, or perhaps I bought 1 or 2 during the fall. I don't really remember. But anyway, yep, finished this one. I would recommend this scent in the hand soap form. I would recommend this scent in any form, actually. And then I finished the coconut cream pie hand cream. Now this is too expensive to buy on its own. This is $6.50. It's probably gone up by now. But ounce per ounce, this is ridiculously expensive. This is 1 fluid ounce. So $6.50 for 1 ounce is a little much. So I only get these whenever I have a coupon. Like for a free coupon. I don't even get these with like a 20% off coupon or 25% off coupon. Because I can use other things to moisturize my hands. But this is a wonderful, that being said, this is a wonderful hand cream. I just wouldn't pay $6.50 for it. This is to the point where it's turning brown and no more is coming out, but this is a delicious scent. Coconut cream pie is absolutely wonderful. So I would repurchase that. Let me restate that. I would get that again if I had a coupon for a free item. So now I'm going to go put this away and get my wax melting basket and show you what I had in there for the month of February. So these are in no particular order. If you watch my channel, you know that I tend to go pull out wax from my big wax stash under my bed and put it in my 9 cube so that it's easy access for me, so I don't have an excuse. I can just go pull it out, plop it in my warmer, and be done with it. So the first thing, and I'm almost done with this, is apple butter honey buttered rolls from L3 Waxy Wonders. This is these were in Christmas shapes because I got, the last time I ordered from her, it was Christmas. This is very strong. And this is fresh wax. I mean, so it's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 months old? But it's not, like, that's a good time to use Fender wax because it's cured. This is definitely, all I'm going to say about it is it's strong. It's very sweet. I'm not going to go into this only because she's going to stop selling wax and there's really no point. I mean, for the time being. She did say never or something like that, but I'm also working my way through Maraschino Cherry Sweet Cream Danish Butter Cookies. This is scoopable wax. This is so good. I kind of wanted it to be more cherry, but it's more bakery, but I'm not complaining about that one bit. I'm all about bakery during the month of February, and this is wonderful. I got this next one more for Mark. Winter Nights, Cardamom Tea, Crackling Wood Fire, and Coziness. And this is also scoopable. These are like $8 or $8.50 on her website. This is very 1970s. This smells like you really get the patchouli. It has a strong incense smell. When you put it in your warmer, it's very sweet as well. So, and you get the cardamom tea. Although it almost smells like patchouli, but yeah, I could see where she would get cardamom tea. I don't really get a tea note, but this is nice, and I was right. Mark does like it. And I just noticed she changed her her turban. It's colorful on this, and it's just green on here. I never noticed that before. I also have in here Wet Bandits, Marshmallow Fireside, Cranberry Christmas Trees, excuse me. Now, I haven't reached for this because Christmas is over. I sounded so snotty when I said that. But I'm going to probably keep this in my basket because I think this might be good for March. It's a very clean, fresh scent. I don't get much of the Marshmallow Fireside. It's not like overly marshmallow, like lavender marshmallow, not at all. In fact, this is mostly like cranberry and smoke with a clean scent as well. I guess that's the pine or the Christmas trees. So that's in there. I also have put both of my rose scents, Yellow Rose of Texas. This is manufactured by La Tida. I did get these at H-E-B. This is just a typical rose scent. And I thought I would melt this more in February, but it was too cold to want to smell roses. Just straight up roses, so I didn't do it. I purchased this at Walmart, like for February. This is Cotton Candy Dreams. Dreamy notes of sugary cotton candy with hints of sweet berry. I purchased this one at Walmart, and I purchased this at Walmart the same time. Strawberries and cream. For obvious reasons, because it's scents that I love in February. This is, I get the acidity of the strawberry. I don't really get the cream. This is a pretty strong thrower. You can get this at Walmart right now, and it's $2.22 as of the making of this video. I'm pretty sure. Last time I went to Walmart it was $2.22. And I will keep this in my basket. This one, does smell like cotton candy, and I also mixed these two together. I melted them on their own, and then I mixed them together once. That's why there's two out of each, gone out of each. because I found with these, I would rather put in just one cube and see how long it'll last, and then put in another cube, or dump it out, put in another cube, than to put 2 cubes in at once and waste my wax. That's just where I'm at personally. I also bought this brownie pecan pie. No, I didn't. I bought this brownie pecan pie because I wanted a chocolate scent, and this was the best I could find at Walmart. This smells like rich, delicious brownies, and this I had already had, and I just didn't want to run out. This is stronger, definitely, but this one still has some scent. So I like this scent. The only thing is when you keep it in the warmer for too long, it starts to smell like burnt nuts, and I can't stand that smell. So I like this, but only for a few, I don't know exactly how many hours, but you know, until it gets that smell, and then I'm like, you're gone. So I have this one in here, Christmas Village, and last time I checked Goose Creek, a lot of their wax melts were on clearance for $1.99. I don't know what this is, but I kept that in here, I guess because I like the smell. I have mahogany teakwood. I still haven't melted this. I probably won't until the summer, if ever. It's just not my favorite thing to melt or burn, but Mark likes it. This is Wonderland. This is like kind of like peppermint, like a candy cane. So I don't know if I only have one of those left. I don't know if I'll go ahead and melt it and be done with it or put it away. I'll probably melt it. I threw in a vanilla bean buttercream, but I didn't touch it. This is just a delicious vanilla scent. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I also threw in there my favorite candle from Bath & Body Works so far is Peppered Plum, and you can barely see the label. And I just need to go ahead and finish this. This has like a deep plum scent, but it reminds me of that dual pack from Sensationals. That's my favorite. That's like the vineyard and the incense together. It smells a lot like that. It's very perfumey. It's wonderful for this time of year. It doesn't smell like Dark Kiss, but it's very like reminiscent of that. It's in that genre of fragrance, like a nighttime woman's fragrance. Not a mature woman, just, you know, not like a 60-year-old, an older woman, but just like a woman in her 30s maybe. I also threw in there a salted pistachio sorbet. Do y'all remember this one? This one's good. And yeah, I think I'll keep this one in here. I threw in a newer version. Doesn't quite smell like that, but it still has a pistachio smell, the pistachio macaroon. I'll probably keep this one in here as well. This one's a little more herbal, and I don't know why it makes it, what makes it. Like this one smells like this one's sweet and decadent. This one smells more like a shop in a good way. I put Autumn Romance from Goose Creek. I would put this one in my bedroom, but really, you can put this in a common room. I'm already at 35 minutes. I better hurry up. Yeah, it does have something that makes it like deep and rich. I think it's a spice, maybe like cinnamon. But it also has a perfumey quality to it. I'm not exactly sure what the scent notes are, but it was really nice, and I'll probably keep this in here for March since it's kind of a transitional month. I'm not sure yet though. And then buttery gingerbread from L3 Waxy Wonders. This was one of their Christmas shapes. I really wanted this to smell more like ginger than it does. It's definitely buttery. It's not like a gingerbread. It's more buttery, but it does have ginger in it, ginger and cinnamon. I don't know if I'll keep it in there or not. I kind of want to just finish up the L3 Waxy Wonders and not let them sit in my wax stash under my bed because I just want to finish them up. But I don't know if I will or not. I have a cedar and lavender that I didn't touch. This is not really my favorite, but I just threw it in here because, yeah, this is, this will choke you up. It'll choke you out. It's very cedar heavy, very woodsy. Yeah. It's very mahogany teak wood-esque. That's probably why I don't like it. Mark got me this one, sugared marshmallow and cocoa. This was in my, I think it was in my stocking, or he just put it in it. Anyway, he got it for me for Christmas, and I thought I would melt it this month because it's chocolate month, but I didn't. But I think March is also chocolate month for me for some reason, so I might just leave this in my basket. Mark also got me vanilla cherry swirl, and this is wonderful. This is wonderful. This is a deep, rich cherry. Very deep, very rich. It's not medicinal. Some people may disagree, but to my nose, it's not medicinal. It's salty. It's deep. There's almost a chocolate note. I would almost say this was like red velvet cherry bread. Not a yeast bread, but like a dessert bread. It's really nice. And I have two of these that I didn't melt. Sun-drenched apricot rose. And I got these at Kohl's on clearance. And they do still smell, and I'll probably keep these in my basket for March and April at least. I have Vampire's Ball from L3 Waxy Wonders. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. But it does smell dark and mysterious, and it smells like dirt. Like, imagine a vampire just crawled out from the dirt, and this is what they would smell like. I don't know how she hit the nail on that head, but she did. Roadhouse. This is still one that I haven't melted. I don't know why. I lie. I have melted it. I don't remember. It's sweet. All I can pick up on cold is that it's sweet. And then Snowball Fight. I got this one for Mark because of the scent notes. And what does it smell like to me? Let me see. It's sweet. You can get this right now. I would just go look on the Goose Creek website. I smell like cherry, like a sweet cherry. Maybe it's supposed to smell like balsam and pine, but it smells very cherry-like to me as well. And then I also have Key Lime Pie White Elephant Exchange in a little sample. And then my final one is Maraschino Cherry Wax Melts. I kept this in here for Valentine's Day. And this one, I don't know why her scents end up smelling like a skunk. It doesn't smell like a skunk, have no fear, when you warm it up, but when you smell it, it smells like a skunk and cherries. A cherry scented skunk. But when it's warming, it smells like cherries. And it's nice. So that's it. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you have any experience with any of these candles or wax melts, please let me know down below. And I am going to try and get out a March burning schedule. So hopefully you will see that one next for my subscribers who like the home fragrance content. And yep, that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys had a wonderful February, and I hope you have a wonderful March. I plan on it, and I hope you too. So come back and see me, and until then, goodbye for now.